Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. Let me just start sharing the screen here. And hopefully you can see this. This will just take a little bit while everyone comes in. Great, thank you, Vicente. Yeah, anyone, when you do your hand gestures, since I can't see you, it helps me so much. So thank you if you can do a thumb. And I am trying a different thing in this class. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, and I hope it is private. So then I hope afterwards I can share that with you. Does anyone know if that works? Because uploading the video on Educondus has been very hard. Hello. Yeah, it will be something we try and hopefully it works. Educondus is very unstable. It's very slow. It doesn't have a lot of space to put a video. So while you're waiting, I invite you to look at our Educondus page. I've been working to update it. So if you have any questions, now is a great time to ask. We're just going to take a few more minutes. I'm going to sit because class is just starting. And I want to make sure right now we have 12 people and we're going to play a Kahoot. So I want to make sure we are ready. Today, we are going to actually work more with the vocabulary. And our objective, I am not going to be looking at imagery or writing today, but the vocabulary is going to be our focus from chapter 2. And we will have a test afterwards. But I asked you to send, if you wanted to be in a group with someone, to Vicente, because we are going to practice the discussion today. And in the discussion, you will need to use your English. I'm going to ask you to be speaking in English in small groups. Hi, yes, and I do understand that there are some new students starting this class. We are on chapter 2 today. So hopefully you can catch up. It's going to take a little bit of time, but today we are focusing on chapter 2. So we're going to start with a Kahoot quiz. Then we're going to do some vocabulary. I will show you where you can see the vocabulary link on Educondus. So you can use that today. And then we will finish with a discussion. In the future, we will not do LAMs via email. It will now be on Educondus. But let's start out with a game with, I just need to stop presenting for a little bit so that we can play a Kahoot. So give me 1 minute to close this. And I'm going to start this Kahoot. So please give me a thumbs up. Oh, well, let me put it on classic. If you can see the Kahoot ID and then the PIN number. Okay, I see 2 people, 3 people, great. I did find a way to pay for this so that we can all play. All right, I see 2 people are in. Fantastic. So your job on your cell phone or on your computer is to go to kahoot.it, enter this PIN number. I'm going to make this full screen so we can see it. And then write your name. If it takes you a little time, that's okay. You can still do this as we start. There are currently 6 people who are signed up to do this, and we have 13 people in the class. 8, great job. For everyone who's just joined, please go to kahoot.it, enter the link. Oh, you know what? I can share this in the chat. That might make it a little bit easier. Hopefully, so there's another way you could get it. I just sent it in the chat so you can sign up. These questions are actually based on chapter 1. Had to miss this last week. We're jumping to chapter 2. So I'm just going to mix chapter 1 and chapter 2 today. All right, we got 9 people. All right, can write me a question if you're not able to get this. And we will be starting in 30 seconds. Hopefully your internet connections will work. All right, getting ready to start in 10 seconds. The link is in the chat if you need that. And we are going to start. So this is from chapter 1. All right, where did the bus drop the 2 men off? You remember. Let me move this chat out of the way. All right, congratulations, south of Soledad, California. For anyone who's just joined, I'm dropping a link in the chat so that you can join in our game. Constanza, congratulations, way to rock it, the first round. Choose a word that describes George. Can you remember who George is? And what words describe him? All right. I'm just sending a quick message in the chat, and let's see how you did. Okay. Choose the words now that describe Lenny. So remember George. George is the shorter one. There we go. Shapeless. Good job. Most everyone got it. All right. Oh, Constanza, congratulations. You are on it. All right. We'll go to the next one. What does Lenny have in his pockets? For everyone who's joining in, I'm going to give you the link to this game. What does Lenny have in his pocket? Hey, perfect. Someone's, that's all right. We got to work on it. There we go. Uh-oh, Constanza, we jumped down. What did Lenny want with his dinner that they didn't have? And there is a little trick in here. Which way do you spell ketchup? All right, yes. Ketchup with a K. Let me admit one more person. Congratulations, Emiliano, jumping to the top. 3 players hit their answer streaks. Good job, guys. What dream do George and Lenny share? Do they want a rabbit fur business, wives in an apartment in the city, live every day to the fullest, for their own ranch with rabbits? Congratulations, you guys were so fast. You're getting really good at this in this short amount of time. All right, jumping on to question 7, checking time. What is the significance of the brush area by the river? Is this where Lenny should go if he gets in trouble? Did they find a wallet? Did they find a body there? Is it a symbol of their love for each other? Congratulations. Yes, if there's trouble, they need to come back to the river. Hot streak. Wow. Good job, Emiliano. Emilio. What does George want Lenny to remember? The location of their money, how to return to their hometown, to stay quiet when they meet the boss, or the password to their bank account. Very good. Yes. And in chapter 2, I think you found out why. Matilda, congratulations. Gabrielle's jumping up there. Ignacia, good work. Okay, why did they stay the night at the river instead of walking to the ranch? Ooh, this was a tricky one. Yes. So George wanted a break. He has to take care of Lenny all day, and it was just a lot for him to think about going into the ranch. They're going the next day, chapter 2. We have last question. Good luck. How did Lenny get in trouble before? He grabbed a woman's dress and wouldn't let go. He tried to assault a woman. He killed a man, or he stole some things from his former boss. Good job. Yes, he grabbed a woman's dress. All right, Vicente, congratulations. 3rd place. 2nd place, we have Ignacia. And in 1st place, we have Emilio. And congratulations. I'm so glad everyone could actually participate in Kahoot today. Let me close here. I'm going to close it down. So overall, what are your feelings about the Kahoot quiz? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Would you like to see that more in the future? See 2 thumbs up, 3. I also noticed that, oh, thank you. Or you can write in the chat. It is a fun way to practice. I did notice that some people were late. Thank you for mentioning it. Yes, it was hard today. I did make it challenging because I wanted you to see our Educandus page. And that's okay if you didn't know it as much. Don't worry if it was a challenge. It's just a way to have fun and review a little bit. So in the future, for new students on our Educandus page, you can download the text. For next class, we are going to need to read, pardon me, chapter 3. You can also get additional resources and dictionaries here. Here is my contact information. But this email address does not work yet. Please continue writing to my Gmail address. I will tell you when that's updated. And for the future, you can click on this, or here is a link to our class. Does anyone have a question before I continue? Okay. Go ahead and write in the chat if you have any questions. Please, for next week. Okay. If you did not do LAMS 3, this is due next week. Please do it on Educandus. It is so much easier for me. And this is where we're going to do it in the future. So no more Word documents. And then if you have completed LAMS 3, you can start on these TOEFL prep. These are due on Friday, May 19th, so you do have some time. Does anyone have a question about TOEFL or LAMS 3? I'll just take a sip. And let someone in. Okay. All right, then today we are going to start with some vocabulary. So you can go down to, I'm going to put this in the chat also. If you sent LAMS via email today, that is okay. But after today, please do it on Educandus. Let me copy the link. And if you, yes, if you're new to class, don't worry, I will answer any questions for you after class, or we can set up a time during the week. So oh, I'm sorry, I sent this to the waiting room. Everyone in the meeting, this is a link. Oh, it's not. To our vocabulary Quizlet. Every chapter has some challenging vocabulary, and you will probably need it for writing, for tests in the future. So go ahead and click on this to help you with our vocabulary activities today. And I don't think that's the right link, so let me open that. Here it is. This is the correct link. So you can use this to look for vocabulary words. I'll show you. This allows you to play with flashcards. You can do tests, you can do matching. But for today, scroll down and you can see all of the terms in this. You may need to sign up with Google. Yeah, actually, Fran, this isn't the activity yet. This is vocabulary. that I'm going to use now. So give me a minute to open up. Oh my goodness. Our vocabulary. Yep, it'll just take a second. Technology. All right, let's go. So we are jumping down to vocabulary now, and then we will have a discussion at the end. So in the first part of the vocabulary, I will say a word, and I want you to try to spell it. So I'm going to give you an example here. On the top of your screen, go to annotate, and you can choose the text button or draw. I'm going to use the text button. And I will say a vocabulary word. Word number 1, get canned. Get canned. Then I'll say go. And you can write the vocabulary word. Does anyone want to try to write get canned on our screen? Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is get canned. Great, good job, Constanza. Does anyone else want to try to write it? Great. And after we have a few examples, I will show the answer. There it is. And congratulations, everyone got it. Yes, go ahead. And if you did not write it, try to write it now. I have 6 people. Okay. Yay, there you go. Good job, Matilda. Okay, clearing in 3, 2, 1. Good job, Paula. Okay, clear all drawings. All right, next word. This is a tough one. Derogatory. Derogatory. Yes. Oh, I love, yes, good. And it's okay to get it, like we are just listening and writing. Derogatory, derogatory. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Getting ready, showing the answer in 3, 2, 1. There you go. It is with 1 R, but great. Such good writing. Next word we have. Oops, I'm sorry. I showed it. This is fist. The word is fist. Oopsies. All right, let's try that again. The next word is handy. Handy. Ooh, yes. Listen carefully. I'll emphasize. Handy. Handy. Excellent. Showing in 3, 2, 1. Good job. Thank you so much for writing too. See, you can do it just writing it or using text. Okay, next word is flapper. Flapper. Well done. Wow, you guys are fast. I'm impressed. Great job. Yes, you got it. Way to go. Okay, I'm going to clear. Next word, stocky. Stocky. Right. Yes. Well done. Okay. Let me show it. Oh, I see. Someone enabled closed. Oh, I'm sorry. That was me again. Scowl. Let me clear this. Someone enabled closed captioning. Very sneaky. Okay. Get ready for the next one. The next word is stocky. Stocky. Well done. All right. Go ahead and write it if you haven't. Stocky. Let me clear these. And our next word is scoff. Scoff. You're all getting very good at this. I wonder if it's the transcripts. Yes. Scoff. Yeah, excellent. There you go. Congratulations. Let me clear this. Our next word, well, I didn't do that very well. I'm having a little trouble here. I apologize. I believe I have had a problem with my, yeah, give me a second. Well, I'm just going to have to go through this. We'll go to the next activity. Okay, we are going to do meaning. So now that we have written the word, now you want to be looking at your vocabulary so that you can see what is the word I am describing. Oh, yep, let me give you the link again. Okay, so let's do the first one as a practice. Okay. So this is when you laugh at someone or something. When you laugh at someone or something. Oh, my gosh. So this is one thing I used to do when I was teaching kindergartners. I would send love like this. Good job. Yes. Your word is scoff. Scoff is to laugh at someone or something. Oops, let's clear this. When you are upset or angry. What word means upset or angry? Yes. Very good. Sore. Does anyone, if you've written this, does anyone want to write a sentence in the chat using sore? I'll give you an example. I was sore about losing the football game. I wrote an example using sore in chat, and I wanted to see if anyone wanted to write another sentence using sore. You can start it the same way. I was sore about. Excellent. Yes, I would be too. Clearing. All right. Next definition. I hope it works. Very good. Yes, good ones. Okay. All right. This is someone who is short, heavy, or looks strong. There you go. Good job. Stocky. Very good. Yeah, you're getting it. All right. Let me clear this. Next word. The definition is walk slowly but noisily. So you're not lifting your feet when you're walking. Yep. Good job. Shuffle. I'm giving you an example with my arms. Shuffling. All right. The next word, well, let me check if I'm on the right one. Oh, I'll show you it. Okay. The next word. Good. All right. Is when you make tight, when you put your hand very tightly. The hand when it is tightly closed. Excellent. Ding, ding, ding. It's a fist. Fist. Very good. All right. This is a slang word when you are talking about your mouth. It's another way to say mouth. Oh my gosh, Valentina, either you're very good at vocabulary or you're very good at finding these words. That was very fast. Good job. Nice, Antonia. Excellent. Flapper. Whoop. Well, I jumped right to that. There we go. Flapper. Yeah. Does anyone want to try to use flapper in a sentence? This is a fun word because it's a slang one. Giving you an example. He was moving his flapper so fast. This is a tough one to use. Slang for mouse. What might you say instead of mouse? You can go ahead and write it in the chat. I'm just checking the time because I want to make sure we have time for discussion. Is this a hard one to write a sentence with? I get the feeling that yes. Let me clear these. We'll go to the next one. We're going to do two more, and then we'll move on to discussion. All right. Next word is look quickly. For example, I'm looking quickly at the screen. We got it. Yes. Glance. Glance. Good job. And all right, when your body becomes firm and still because you're so angry or so anxious. Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. Yes. So it can be both. Stiff is the verb, and stiffen is the, now let me think about that. Stiffen, stiff. We'll have to look it up. Does anyone want to look it up and look at the difference between stiff and stiffen? I felt stiff. I was stiff. My body was stiff. There we go. My body was stiff. So that would be an adjective. And I stiffen when I am it, when I need to speak in English. Ugh. So stiffen would be the verb. All right. Now I want to make sure we have time for our discussions. So thank you for everyone who worked on writing on here. Let me jump to the discussion slide. This will take me just a second. I know I had a lot of activities, too many. Almost there. Okay, here we go. So I am going to put you into groups. In your groups, you will have groups of 3 or 4. One person is the leader. Your job is to direct, make sure you say the questions. And work through the questions. You will have a recorder. The recorder will share the screen and write the answers on the document. And then you will either have 1 or 2 reporters. So in order to do this, we need to, I need to stop sharing this screen. And your job is to go back to Educandus. If you have been writing on the screen like me, you need to get out of there. All right, so we're going to go back to Educandus if we can. Go to chapter 2 and download chapter 2 in class group discussion. I'm going to need to put you into groups, so give me a minute to make you into groups. And in order to do that, I need to stop. Here we go. I can do it here. Okay, and in order to do this, I need to move some people around a little bit. We did have some group requests. Well, I might, let's see. Just give me a little bit more time to make these what you requested. And I'm almost ready. For the last group, is Anais in this room? I don't, oh, there you are. Okay. Okay. All right, so you are going to be put into groups. And you will have 10 minutes. Let me add 10 minutes here. Yes, and I am choosing your rooms. Does everyone have Vicente's number so that he is the class spokesperson? So if there is a communication, it would be via WhatsApp. Vicente, would you like new students to write their names in the chat or their numbers in the chat so you can add them to the group text? There are some new students. Okay, if you're a new student, please write in the chat. And I'm opening this up because I did download this document and I wanted to show you, if it will open, that what you are going to be using here. You should have downloaded this. Please note that it is saying that I'm expecting you to use your microphone, not the chat, because this is an activity where I want you to be practicing speaking. And do your best to use the majority of English. This says you must speak only in English with your partners. I am saying, please do your best. We're working on using our English. And practicing for our test at the end of the semester. Talk about the questions and choose one person to write the answers on your document. Are there any questions? Okay, just to warn you, I will be going around to the rooms to see how you're doing. Ready? Does everyone have this document downloaded? Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I have one thumbs up. Okay. For the people who don't have it downloaded, this is from chapter 2. Did I download chapter 3? I'm sorry. It's chapter 2. I apologize. I'm showing the wrong one. I downloaded the wrong one. I want you to download chapter 2 from Educandus. Yeah, it's right here. You should have access to Educandus. You have to scroll all the way down. Okay. Actually, yeah, good question. So after 10 minutes, I will come back and I will ask each group to report to the class. There's no document for chapter 2. It's just the questions written. You're right. Yes. So you could write on your own document. I apologize for uploading that incorrectly. Okay. Are there any other questions? All right, 10 minutes. Let's go. Benjamin, is everything okay? Okay.
La Connie no escuchará.
¿Quién, yo?
Sí. I'm, uh, I'm doing the document in my computer.
I'm not evaluating anyone's English. I just want to see if this is working for you to use English in your group. So, Constanza, Sherilyn, do you have access to microphones?
Miss, we can turn it on, but we are together in the same room.
Oh,
So we had a little difficulty.
I understand. With feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, this is helpful, but I also I want to hear people using English and in the groups. So thank you for letting me know that.
Okay.
Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I'm sorry, I'm not evaluating. I just want to see if people are talking. So,
Hi, I wanted to
Hi.
talk to you because I'm new. This is my first class, and I don't know what we are doing.
okay. Do you have access to Educandus?
Yes, now I have.
Okay, great. And in this group, Matilda, Antonia, Constanza, have you all as a group? Okay, you're new also. Thank you. Are you able to decide who is a leader, who is a recorder?
Yes,
Okay. And does everyone have access to the questions?
yes. Just I didn't read the book.
Yes, so it's hard to answer the questions in the book. So I
I'm
would
gonna answer the ones that doesn't have to be that they are not related to the book directly,
yeah.
but I have to read. We are working on it.
Yeah, we're part of this course is reading this book, and the final discussion will be around it, and we'll have activities about it in all of our classes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Miss Sarah, I have a question.
sure.
We have to, after we finish to answer the questions, we have to share the screen for all our classmates.
We're not going to share the screen. I will ask the reporters from each group to answer one of the questions. So I will
Okay.
like here, group 2, why, for question number 2, why does Curly act the way he does, and why is Curly not worried about losing his job? And then you would
Okay.
answer.
Miss, these are the questions that was on LAMSO, or no?
That's a good question. I can't remember.
Okay.
I didn't, yeah, I've just been trying to prepare this class. I did not check LAMS.
Mm-hmm.
But LAMS is supposed to help you so that you can talk about it together.
I have another question.
Sure.
For example, in the 8th question,
Mhm.
they asked about the strongest person I know. I have to answer like personally.
Yes. And you can decide if it's a physically strong person or a mentally or emotionally strong person.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Any more questions? Okay, I'm going to leave you all and jump into another group. Thank you very much.
I oh
Hi,
Hi.
Miss.
Hi,
You're
Miss.
silenced.
Yes, hi, thank you. Yeah, I just am jumping from room to room to answer any questions and see how it's going.
I
We're
think we're doing great.
yeah.
You're so far, you guys all get stars, 7s. Like I see you're sharing the screen, you're answering the questions. I hear you speaking English. Thank you. Great job.
Thanks, Miss.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
At least me, not for now.
But we will have to send this or just
No.
talk about it later.
Just talk about it. When we come back, I will say group 1. What's the answer to group or question 1? And I'll go that way.
Oh, all right.
Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. See you in a bit.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Hi, Nicole. Is everything okay? Hi, Diego. Is everything okay? I noticed you've been coming in and out. Yep. Do you remember what room you were in? I see. Oh, we're all coming back. Okay. Okay, so I only was able to go to 3 groups, but what I'm going to do, and tell me as it happens, I will say, all right, group 1, that was Sherilyn, Constanza, and Valentina. Can one person tell me the answer to question 1? So from group 1, will one of the reporters please come off mic and say the answer? Why wouldn't George let Lenny speak for himself when they first meet the boss and then Curly? Hi, group.
Okay, the answer is because George is afraid that Lenny might say something wrong and they will get fired. Besides the fact that George don't want people to know that George is like a child.
Yay, very good. Thank you very much. So everyone, if you're able to do a little hand gesture after everyone has answered, that would be amazing. I'm trying to make it happen, and here we go. So hopefully you can do clapping, thumbs up, whatever. Group 2. According to Candy, why does Curly act the way he does? And why is Curly not worried about losing his job? So group 2 was Antonia, Constanza, Matilda, and Rafaela. And I don't know who was the reporter in that group. It was a group with 2 new students. So I mean, send lots
Hi,
of.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Go
My
ahead.
sister's here. She won't let me talk. Which question?
Question number 2. So this
Okay.
was, why does Curly act the way he does? And why is Curly not worried about losing his job?
I can't find it. Mom.
Okay. How about I go to group 3 and then we'll come back to you. Or Cami?
Yeah, me.
Okay, great. 3. When Candy is describing Curly's wife, he says she's got the eye. What does he mean?
He's trying to say that she's interested in other men more than her husband.
Hey. And is there any other way that Candy describes her?
Well, he said that she acts flirty and described her like a local beauty.
Say that again. I like a little.
Like a local beauty.
Uh-huh. Very good.
And that's it. It's all that I had.
I love it. No, that's great. I'll give you parties. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. Group 2, are you ready? Are you able to answer now? All right, let's see if room 4, who is your reporter? And can you say, why does Curly's wife come to the bunkhouse? Group 4 is Anais, Diana, and Emilio. Who's the reporter for group 4? Anais, Diana, and Emilio.
It's me. Wait a second, please. I can't find the document.
No problem.
Okay, question 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does Curly's wife come to the bunkhouse? How does she act? That one?
Yes.
And she said she was looking for her husband, and she tried to have a conversation with George, but George just wouldn't talk to her.
Exactly. George is trying to like keep everything peaceful. Very good. Reactions. We'll give you a big heart. Nice. Group 5 is Fran, Gabriel, Ignacia, and Nicole. Question 5. There are 2 times George gets worried about Lenny in chapter 2 of the novel. Describe what happened both times.
The first time occurs when the boss enters to the house. The second one when Curly enters to the house looking for his wife.
Hey, fantastic. And also thank you to everyone who is speaking. It's just so good to hear your voices, especially because I can't see you. So thank you. Lots of claps. And last group, it appears that Sebastian, Vicente, Benjamin, Diego, number 6. Why does Carlson want Slim to give one of his newborn puppies to Candy?
Hello, Sebastian is talking. So it is because the dog is old and is stink, so it's not like in a healthy way.
Mhm.
So he wants him to have a new puppy, no, because the dog is too old. And I think that's the reason.
Yeah, lovely. Wonderful. Yeah, he wants her to have a new puppy. He also doesn't like the other one.
Yes, because it's like stinky and well.
Yes, well done. All right, team, we are a little bit over, but I did give you some extra time. So what I wanted you to know, you're going to need to, let me remember where this is for our test. It is, I believe. Yes, I am trying to find it on here so that I can show you. Speaking quiz, no. Because for the next hour, you're going to want to, here it is. Oof, man, that was hard. So go to chapter 1. You're going to need to scroll down, and this reading quiz is only available for 1 hour. It should take 40 minutes when you start. So I gave you time until 20 horas today to do this. So you can take 10 minutes, go to the bathroom, get a drink, whatever you need, so that you can get into a place and take this test. Does anyone have a question? Okay, so I will stay on here to answer anyone's questions. I can't give you answers to the test, of course. Oh, just because of time, Matilda, we'll just go to next class. So this test is available until 20 horas. It is open now and will close at 8 p.m. And it takes approximately 40 minutes. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now and stop recording, but I will be here if anyone has any questions.